From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. On this episode,
beneficial ownership information reports, BOI reports, are due by the end of this year. Courtney Kincaid has some important information you need to know now.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com.
Yeah, so I've been on the program before to talk about the new beneficial ownership requirements, a new form that a lot of individuals who own a business or are part owner in a business are going to need to file. This requirement is part of the Corporate Transparency Act and is intended to stop money laundering and fraudulent activity. The new requirements are coming rapidly, though. It does have a tiered implementation, and the first group who is required to file these are for entities that existed prior to January 1, 2024. And those filed reports are due by January 1 of 2025, which is very soon. It's not a complicated form. However, there are exceptions to the requirement, and for some individuals, it may be difficult to determine how to do the filing or what you need to do to file. To further complicate matters, it's a little bit unclear on who should help individuals and organizations file these reports. There are some individuals who think that it should be your CPA, and there are other individuals who think this is the practice of law. And so several jurisdictions have sought clarity on this issue. The Indiana CPA Society continues to seek clarity on this issue. Unfortunately, we don't have clarity, and so it's kind of a mixed bag at this point. As I am out there talking to our members, we have some firms who are preparing forms on behalf of clients, but most are asking that their clients file the forms themselves. And so the level of guidance and support you might get from your practitioner might vary. And it's just all about surrounding this risk and this lack of clarity. However, our members are very concerned about their clients filing the forms because the penalties associated with the failure to submit the forms in a timely manner are steep and unlike other penalties that we see. The penalty currently is $500 a day after it's due. So for those entities that exist before January 1, 2024, starting on January 2nd, you would start to incur a $500 a day penalty, and that can go up to $10,000. There are also some opportunities for jail time for failure to report. So this is really unlike things that other business owners experience for failure to submit some compliance paperwork, right? So we continue to be concerned about that. As a society, we've worked with the federal government in lobbying for a delay in these deadlines, and we think they're coming regardless. We don't see that they are going to completely get rid of the requirement. However, we are still hoping for a delay in implementation, and we're also asking for some more reasonable accommodations. The way that the rule is currently drafted, any changes that happen within an entity would require you to refile the report within 30 days. We think that's a really tight window, especially considering the $500 a day fine, and considering commonly your lawyer or even your CPA may not be aware of these small changes within the organization that would trigger the need for a new report. So we think these are some reasonable recommendations that would make it more implementable and take away, just provide a good faith in the service. We currently, just this week, earlier in the week, had an injunction, and this case is pending. And so what's happening now? For those entities that were required to file by January 1, 2025, their requirement is currently paused. But we do not know when that will be back online, when they will find a resolution. And so we would still encourage people, if they have the ability to file, to go ahead and do that. FinCEN is still accepting the filings. They haven't halted filings, so that's good news. If you are concerned that you may need to file this report, I would recommend just talking to your CPA. While they may not put the report together for you, it's not a complicated report necessarily. It's just knowing where to find the information, when your report is due, and how to successfully comply. There are a lot of great resources out there, so you can get started in better understanding this. FinCEN has done a good job of outlining some particular small business recommendations and FAQs. You can get to those resources by visiting the QR code on your screen.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business Equity and Opportunities Podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, BEOshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable, up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunity Show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at BEOshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.